Morning everybody, welcome back to Trinity Dairy. Saturday, July 24th. It's beautiful out this morning. I don't know, I think it's about 8 o'clock probably morning. I didn't look at the clock, but got some nice rain last night. We got some wind, so that was, I don't think had any damage here. My mom and dad's sweet corn got blown down, but we got, I think, over a ½ inch of rain, so that was really real blessing. You can tell just everything just greened up. I'm gonna kind of show you guys here. Last night we got really, well, I could say lucky or more blessed. We just about had a barn fire last night. Got done milking. The compressor was cooling the milk down. The cows were eating grain. Me and Jen were up behind the house there behind the barn, and seen just haze of blue smoke pouring out of the barn fan out of the back of the barn. So we came running down here, and she started letting cows out. The whole barn was full of smoke. Couldn't tell where it was coming from. I was shutting stuff off in the barn, didn't see anything. When I went in the milk house here, and the cooler compressor, it's getting kind of dark in here, see if we can see, started on fire, and the big barn fan was sucking the smoke out the front and pulling it into the barn. So there wasn't really any smoke in the milk house here, but the barn was full. So once I finally found out where it was, we already had the cows out obviously, but I'll show you here, see if all this shows up on camera. I'll try to get some light here. Luckily, the milk that was in the tank when this happened was already cooled off. So this morning then what we did, I talked to my field rep from the creamery, and he said get a hold of a bunch of ice and put in there, because the milk truck comes today. So the gas station in town here, I know them pretty well, and they said, yeah, come and get, they got an ice box there. So we dumped a bunch of ice in here, and we've got the milk cooled down good so the truck can take it. But here's the compressor here for the bulk tank, and actually what it was, your power goes into this box here. Well, then behind it there's this box. Now I'm not sure, I've got an electrician and refrigeration guy, he's coming out this morning, but I was trying to explain it to him over the phone. He said all your capacitors and stuff are in there, but you can see down, it burnt there, and then coming out of that box, I don't know if it's from the capacitors, but all that wet fluid or whatever you want to call it was melted out of that box. So I'm not sure what it looks like inside of there, but once he gets here we'll figure that out. So anyway, I unhooked the compressor from the breaker box and was able to run the agitator on the tank anyway, so we were able to save the milk, so that was good. But so we got really that could have really been bad if we wouldn't have been home or anything like that. So that definitely was good. But and then we got all kinds of stuff going on today. What? Oh, and we have a YouTube celebrity guest with us today.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep. All the way from Pennsylvania. We got Mr. Muffler Delete 101 here, putting the fine touches on the 560. Now if you haven't gone to his channel, get on YouTube, get over there and subscribe. Muffler Delete 101. He's always working on something. McCulloch chainsaws or 560 distributor. He built a distributor for this for us, put the electronic ignition in, rebuilt the carb for us.
Got a case carb down there now.
Yeah, working on a case. What is it, VAC?
Yeah.
Case carb, Cub Cadets. He works on everything. He brought this guy, you know what he did? He built a McCulloch chainsaw and brought up here for me. So we're gonna get that into some wood today. I got a pretty good sized dead elm tree here. We're gonna sink its teeth into that. But anyway, right now we're gonna he brought a timing light with, so we're gonna try to fine tune this 560 a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna give this chainsaw that Brian brought me here a little bit of a workout. We got a dead elm tree here. That should be a pretty good test for it. It's a McCulloch Pro 1010 automatic that he did some of his fine touches to, so it's a little bit modified. So we will see what it does here. You got a 28-inch bar, Brian?
28-inch full house chain.
Yeah, 28-inch full house chain on it now. So we're gonna give it a whirl.
Hey, you guys, stand here.
Right here.
Okay,
Are they outside?
they're outside. You guys close your eyes.
Okay, I'll hang up.
Okay.
A cub?
And open your eyes.
Oh, cool! A Ford. I should have known that. Don't tell me we gotta get this thing right. That'd be too hard.
No, it runs.
Where'd you get this from?
Marion.
Frank?
See, you guys, this tractor's special because it belonged to Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that kind of cool? You got one of his tractors now?
Yeah. Thanks, Daddy.
Yeah. It'll probably need a little tuning up. It's been sitting quite a while.
Yeah. But the other one he uses is kind of. What's the problem? Oh, look at John. Come back here. What's that? What is this? 9N, 8N?
This is a 9.
9N. The other one's an 8N. We were just watching a video about 9Ns. Yeah, before 9N. Yeah, we like.
What do you think, Yoshi?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What?
You like it?
work do we need to do? What?
Well, nothing really now, but it might need some spark plugs and stuff.
what do you think, boys?
Nice. I love it.
Wait, so what are we naming it?
Franklin.
Franklin in honor of Franklin Larson?
So we got Franklin the Ford.
Franklin the Ford.
Come on, old Ford. Come on, Franklin, you can do it.
Woo! Oh, it's quiet.
Mark said it might need points because it's been sitting a long
How
time.
many cylinders is it?
4.
4? Ooh, 4. That's a lot better. Big red one.
Shifter is a little sloppy. Don't lift it up. Okay? It doesn't have power steering. Now push the clutch in. Yep, it's all the way down. You have to stand up again. Okay, then put it in first gear. All the where the number 1 is. All the way over. All the way up. And let the clutch out really slowly. Always want to let the clutch out slowly. But hold the brake down.
Yeah, maybe you can put your little air compressor on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got a little heat in the front. I can't wait to get the rake on that. The clutch starts the engine. See, John, this is what it's like. This brake controls this wheel because this is the wheel that the brakes on. Is that that?
That's just some kind of cleaner for the fuel. I don't know how old the gas is in here, so.
Probably kind of old. This brake. Mom, does this brake only go that far?
Probably. This is the one that probably gets used more.
Yeah, probably. Because the clutch is like, it's messing up. What's that? Mom, like these little oil beads?
Mm.
Where do you check the engine oil? Up front. No. So we got to check the oil before we started, right? Right here. Oh, right here? Yeah, it's not going to go down. 100 miles away to grandma.
Okay, now put it in first gear. All the way over and all the way up. Okay, now just let the clutch out really slow. Don't get back up.
What do you think, Farmer Fuzzy?
Hey everybody, well we're wrapping up the day here. It's been a pretty productive day. I want to give a special shout out again to Brian at Muffler Delete 101. Get over there, check out his channel. He's got some pretty awesome videos. Some more coming up. He's actually doing a giveaway. He's trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. He's giving away a chainsaw or $100 cash, whichever you prefer. And yeah, he's got a case carburetor he's going to be working on. I actually sent that parts Farmall B that I picked up, had a magneto I didn't have any use for it. I sent that out there with him. He rebuilds those magnetos, messes with them, so I think he's going to do a video on that because I'm as interested as anybody else. I don't have any idea, never been into those mags, how they work or anything, so that'll be pretty cool too. And I want to thank him and his buddy Shane. They came out here. That was a long haul from Pennsylvania to Minnesota. He came out, he brought me that chainsaw he built, that McCulloch. That saw is awesome. That thing really pulls chain. We got to do a little bit more tuning on it, just because I think difference in altitude and stuff a little bit. But right towards the end there, my camera overheated and died, but we had it running pretty good. So I got to just pick up a bar for it, bar and chain. And but I want to thank them guys for coming out. They're more than welcome anytime, and I had a lot of fun. And it sounds like they're planning on maybe coming out again next fall if things work out, so that'll be really good. But in the meantime, get over there and check out his channel. Lot of good information there, a lot of good stuff. Our compressor for the bulk tank, the service guy, he came out this morning. We were not able to get it running today. The milk that we had in there this morning was fine. The truck came and emptied the tank today, but we're gonna have to dump the milk over the weekend. He came and took this apart. I'll show you. This was the capacitor. I don't want to touch this thing because it's all nasty, but this is the capacitor that basically started on fire. It just boiled all over, and there's actually some burn marks on the milk house wall inside the corner. But anyway, what the story is, that capacitor is burnt so bad we can't get any, there's no tags, there's no numbers left on it. So the only way to get the right one for this compressor is to get the number off the compressor, get a hold of the manufacturer, and they can tell us what capacitor we need, because if you put in the wrong one, you can damage the compressor. Assuming the compressor is okay. We don't really know that yet either, but I think that compressor has been replaced, so I'm hoping the capacitor just failed. But anyway, in order for me to get that information today, seeing as how it's a weekend, there was going to be all kinds of extra charges and different stuff. So I called the creamery. They will pay. It should be one load that I have to dump just over the weekend, 2 days. Hoping we can get this back running on Monday. So they will pay 50% of what I have to dump. I have found some local people that have some hogs and different stuff, different animals. They can feed a lot of this milk too. So I'm hoping I won't have to dump too much. So what it was going to cost me to attempt to get it fixed today was going to be way more than what I was going to lose in the milk. And if I can wait till a weekday, that cost will go down a lot, just simply because it's on a weekend. So that's where we're sitting right now. Cows are still getting milked. It's just that we're basically, whatever doesn't go for pigs or whatever is just getting dumped. But like I said, they'll pay half, so financially it worked out. It was a smarter move that way to just dump it. But so that's what's going on there. I guess I already showed you guys what burnt back there earlier. So then the 560, Brian was working on that. We had some issues with it when he rebuilt the carb, and I mean, that thing was running awesome, but we were having a little bit of issue with it at an idle. If it idled for a long time, it was fouling plugs. I tried turning it down a little. We got it pretty good, but you could still, if it idled a long time, it would kind of foul out. Being he's in Pennsylvania, he can't just, you know, pop over and look at it. But anyway, he was here today. He wound up resetting the level, changing the level on the float. It was just letting in too much gas. That seemed to make a big difference. He set the timing on it with the timing light, so that thing is working pretty good now. He did say it does smoke a little bit yet. He thinks that it probably never got changed to hardened seats and valve seats for the new gas, so that might be something down the road we're going to have to look at. But So as far as that goes, that thing is running pretty good now. I mean, it ran good before, but it's even better now. So, and then the kids here got their little Ford tractor. They were putzing around on that earlier. That thing also, that tractor's been a neighbor's tractor for a long time, and he passed away, and they're getting rid of the machinery and stuff, and I thought this was a nice tractor to have. Like I said, it's not fancy, it needs a little work, but it's good for the kids, and it's got some sentimental value too. Been a friend of the family, friend of my grandpa's since they were kids. So anyway, so that's gonna need a tune-up, plugs, wires, that kind of stuff. Change the oils. But what do you think, Jordan?
Fun.
Like it? Yeah, Jordan even got to drive it a little bit, so.
Oh, it's got a little dent in the hood.
A little bit, but that's just character.
We can't even restore it. I like it in its working clothes.
Like it in its working clothes? Yeah. All right, sounds good.
And don't change the oil either.
Well, we got to change the oil.
So? Don't change the oil.
Yeah, we got to change the oil on it. So anyway, I think that's about wrapping it up for today. Tomorrow, I had cut that last piece of hay of my grandpa's. We wound up getting that rain last night. It wasn't dry enough to bale yesterday before the rain, so Paul went down and started tedding it today, but it had already dried out. It was really dry, good drying weather today, so we're going to try to get that rolled up tomorrow, because they're talking storms again on Monday, so I'm hoping to get that rain as well on top of what we've gotten, if we could still use that. So anyway, we're going to wrap it up for tonight.